Well, hello. How you guys doing today? It's the Gaming Grandma. And I'm back. And we're going to play a little bit of Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Good morning, Viper22. I hope you can watch for a little while today. I know our time zones are pretty different. But we're going to play some Return to Moria. I started this series last week, but it was premiered as a video on Steam for an event they were having, and I couldn't be there live because I was off doing fun stuff, other kinds of fun stuff. So we're going to continue this series, but we're going to continue it live every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, if you happen to be around then. Let's get into it. There will be another event for the Return to Moria franchise, I guess is what you'd call it, on Steam next weekend, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. So check out the Steam channel. I have dual voice, but they're not quite in sync. You have dual voice, two voice channels almost, but not quite in sync. Well, isn't that weird? I wonder if it's because I have one of them open on my tablet. Oh, that was you. Oh, thank goodness. I'm always having some kind of technical issue, and then I don't know how to fix it. So thank you for clarifying, because I was like, I don't know what to do. But they say you're not doing it right if you don't have a mistake once in a while. Oh, you had your stream running twice. Okay. Yeah, I have it up on my phone, on YouTube, and on Twitch on my tablet, because sometimes the streamer bot and the OBS don't talk to each other. So this way I can at least keep track if I don't see it come in. Anyway, so we're going to meet Phelan, if you didn't see the video last week. And I'm so glad you've popped in. I know you kind of popped in last night when I was playing Oblivion, but it was in the middle of the night for you. So this is Phelan. And like I said, I did a video that I posted last week on Steam during a Steam event. So we're going to start doing this series live. And Viper, I ended up having 69 viewers last night during that stream, the Oblivion stream. I hadn't even noticed because I wasn't looking over at my phone until Alaskan Care Gaming said something. So I was pretty shocked. All right, so like I said, we have just started this character, and we are in a sandbox, and we are in the Westgate area. If you're familiar with Return to Moria, it's one of the early areas you come into. Thank you, Viper. So I've explored just a little bit last time. Did a lot of mining to get myself ready. Let's make sure I'm on the right tab. So far, I've kind of got a house going on over on one side, and then to try to avoid orcs, I've got a little trail going across, and the roof building pieces, make a pretty good barrier. Seem to hold up a little bit better than the barriers. So I've got my forge going on over here. Don't have a lot of materials yet. I just started. So we got a little bit going on here. I like to keep some iron ingots on me. in case I want to make a repair smithy out there. But it does limit how much you can carry in your backpack. Put those away too. Sometimes I carry 30 if I have them. It doesn't really, because it's going to take up a box no matter how many you have on you. Well, good morning. Well, morning for me, Alan. Probably not morning for you, probably night. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you could catch this stream. Been busy lately, doing a lot. I have streams going Friday, Saturday, and Sunday now, some with groups and some by myself. And this is a new solo that I just started for this game. Also over on Twitch now, believe it or not. I've expanded my skills. Oh, and Grumpy's here too. Oh my gosh. My favorite viewers. Grumpy, I haven't seen you either in a while. So as I was saying, this is a new series. I premiered a video of the first episode on Steam on the 30th of May. And now it's going to become a live series. So one of the first things we got to do is fix up this building. So this series is not only going to be just, you know, doing a adventure through. It's also going to be some building and some exploring and some orc killing. So we just got our repair hammer made. Oh, ships passing in the night. Hi, Congo. Thanks, man. All my favorite people showing up today. I feel so blessed. Thank you. The latest Tales of the Shire. Ooh, I haven't even heard about that one, Conco. I've been so focused on some of the other stuff I'm doing. Tales of the Shire. Ooh, so there's a trailer. Do you know, is it on Steam or Epic, or where can I watch the trailer? I gotta check that out. So let's get our hammer and start doing some repair. Because if you try to, you know, break things before you do prepare, it's gonna break everything. All right, let's get our hammer out. It's also dark in here, isn't it? I'll do some repair and we'll get some lights up. So we're going to do a little repair here at first before we go out adventuring, to try to make sure I have a nice stable home when I come back. Yeah, I'm always excited. It's a crafting cooking game for the hobbits. Yep, it's on Steam, coming out in July. Wow, and there's new stuff for Return to Moria this month, so a lot to look forward to. Yes, please send me the link, Conco. I have a few other people here on my Discord that would probably like to look at it as well. I got that one done already. So it might seem a little boring as I repair, but I like to repair the buildings. I like to do building as well as the quest. I call it building and killing. So that's what I do. I like to repair and build and adventure, gather. So if you watch the series, you'll see a little bit of everything that you can do in this game. I will probably also be doing a little bit of a tutorial if you've never seen the game before. So hopefully I'll try to say some stuff. It's been out for a year, so probably a lot of you have already either seen the game or played the game. So if I say something that you're like, wait a minute, Grandma, that's not true at all, just please let me know. If I don't want to misdirect anybody. But as you can see, this building is all beat to hell and needs a little bit of sprucing up. And that's why I haven't destroyed any of the old furniture here. Because the minute you start, you know, trying to break boxes, you end up breaking the floor if you haven't repaired it yet. I've ruined many a place because I was too eager to break boxes and didn't take time. Got my stamina already low. All right, got that. Okay. So you make this hammer like I said, if you didn't see the episode premiere last week on Steam, you can find it on my YouTube channel. But you have to make the hammer. It's one of the first things you have to make. But you have to collect the iron and make the ingots. And of course you have to have coal to run the furnace and the forge. So then you have to go and find that. And amongst all that, you're getting attacked by orcs. Oh, and that's going to be something different for this series than I've done before. So if you've watched any of my series, I'm usually on, like the first one was on like the easiest setting that was allowed a year ago, which was just like a basic default. And then, I don't know, 4 or 5 months later, they gave you the ability to put it on the easy button, is what I call it. It's an old reference to an old Staples office supply store commercial. So then I got a little braver and I would put it on the default normal setting, but then I would always turn down the combat or turn down the aggressiveness of the characters, the bad guys, the orcs. And this time I have it set on normal with no alterations. Everything's on default, and naturally on default enemy aggression is high, and I don't know why that is. So I have already died a few times. That's why it's important to have a bed set up, so when you die you spawn back at your bed instead of the beginning. If you die without a bed, no matter how far along you're in the game, you spawn at the beginning and you have to run to wherever your body is. Interesting to say, you run to get your body, but you run to get your urn, which has all your stuff in it. And I've already died. So it'll be funny because if you've watched my series before, they've been kind of vanilla, you know, I don't die very often. So this time, hopefully, it'll be a little more exciting as you can point and laugh when I'm running away like a scared little dwarf. But it'll be fun. So you're the premier audience for me putting it on the same difficulty most people put it on. All right, we broke the hammer. Let's go fix it. All right. It's funny because you need the hammer to fix your stuff. And how do you fix your stuff if your hammer's broke? Good question, huh? All right. And I talk a lot, so you can always turn the sound off if my voice is annoying you. I do tend to talk. Kind of my career also is to do a lot of talking, hopefully listening. Okay. Alan, I hope you're well, and I hope your baby is doing wonderfully. You have a new one, right? If I remember correctly. You now have 2 beautiful children. Let's do the floor. There we go. You can see some of it's down to like 20% integrity. So if you try to break these boxes to get them out of your way, you will likely break the floor. So we're going to repair the building a little bit, probably as best we can. We don't have a lot of building materials as far as the designs and how to replace pieces. I've got a few things, like I've got the roof pieces. Let's see, where am I? Wardrobe, build, here we go, wood. So I have like walls, floor, the yucky kind of wood floor, the basics, barriers. I have some roof pieces, some stairs, a little bit of columns. And you start out with a couple of candelabras, but in order to open up other stuff and furnishings, you need other supplies. So what else have I opened up here? a box. The box give you boosts. Like there's a power box that I like to use, and there is the warding one, but other people like to use the one that gives you stamina. But I tend to stick with the warding and the power ones at first because your backpack is so tiny. If you held on to every box you can use, come on now, you'd run out of room in your backpack. All right. Okay, oh, there we go. 23%. I've come in and it's been like 5%. And I'm tired. All that building made me tired. And I think, if I remember correctly, she's got her bed up here. Because if they break through your barrier, they do not climb ladders. So I have my bed up here. But let's start some breakfast so we can eat. Doesn't really do much good to keep trying to repair stuff when you're hungry. All right. The reason I chose this building amongst all the buildings I already found was because of this. The ale. Evening ale. You drink and dance before bed and it gives you a boost. Who doesn't like a drink before bed once in a while? Some people do. They neigh and champ their silver bits, but their I only do it in the game. Gives you a little bit of fun. And if you have a group, they all sing together. He squeaked and he sawed and quickened that tomb of the landlord shook the man in the moon. Oh, Grumpy, yes. The Forge chat.
I love that song.
Exciting stuff happening with there's a new downloadable content coming out this month. And if you want to learn more about the game and upcoming DLCs and story updates and any other stuff, there is an event. Why am I going that way? There is an event on Steam next weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to be doing a bunch of streams, a number of content creators to help promote the game and the new DLC. So stop by. All right, let's take a nap. All right, let's go eat. I probably will eventually maybe move the bed down here and use the upstairs either for storage or for like crafting. But right now, where's my food? Didn't I start food, guys? Interesting. Did I forget that I ate it? Do I have a table up here and forgot? Don't remember eating it. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. You're more excited for the next DLC than this one? Oh. I did eat both. I'm glad somebody's paying attention. Why didn't it fill my food bar if I ate both? That's why I fixed two, because it usually you need it to fill your food bar. All right, that's how this game's going to go. I'm glad somebody's helping. So there's another DLC. So you're one ahead of me. I don't get onto the Dev Updates channel a lot on the Discord. But I do know there's supposed to be a story expansion coming up this month as well. That's I'm looking forward to. So let's work on this a little bit. And we'll do a little adventuring. I don't want to use the entire time to build, but I got to get it in somewhat good shape. You slept, so you awake with need for food. Did I eat them before I even went to bed? Is that what I did? I'm talking so much I can't even keep track of what I'm doing. So I am going to go make some more food then. That's probably what I did, huh? I absentmindedly ate it, and I was supposed to save it for breakfast. Let's see, how am I doing? 55 mushrooms. Let's do this stairs. Yeah, so it's not this summer, it's later this year? Okay. I remember something happening in June, so maybe I'm thinking about the DLC. I know they're talking about it, but I don't know that they've got a release date for it. Between my job and my streaming and, you know, family and all of that, if I tried to look at every Discord post or every one of my favorite streamers' videos, I'd never go to sleep. I have so many favorites. Okay, let's go eat. Let's pay attention to eating. See, mindless eating is not healthy. I really got to do better than that. Yes, need feeding up the young dwarf. Actually, I gave her gray hair. I didn't want her to be, you know, too young, because it is gaming grandma. But I suppose you can have a young character and live vicariously through your younger character. All right. Let's do a little bit more exploring, and we'll do a little building here and there. All right. Okay, let's head out. We are all set. We have the stuff we need to get out and get moving. I used a lot of my wood for my little, you know, what do you call it? Boardwalk up there, skywalk. And I also made some extra platforms over here, even though I didn't need them, because when the sieges happen, they tend to want to go towards anything you've built. So they'll tend to go to those platforms before they beat on my wall sometimes. And we've already opened Ori's Muznikon. Oh, don't need it, but I'll break that by taking it out, and then I can put it in the chest. So, what are we going to do? Which one should we go? Let's look at the map. Let's avoid going to the orc direction. Let's backtrack a little bit. We've got a place back behind us we didn't build out yet. Let's go check that out. So this is Grumpy. This is going to be a new series that I'm going to start doing on Saturdays at the same time. So we got a ways to go to get back there. This is when the sprinter comes in handy. That's what the buff I woke up with today. Allows you to run without using too much stamina. We will grab some food along the way.
We got orcs!
Okay. We got an orc. I hope you don't have too many friends with you. Oh, I thought my block was up.
That's all you
Alright,
got.
Gotcha. Alright. Definitely need the metal fragments. Probably should be getting the wood too, because I've used so much of it already. I don't even think I have any in my storage platform palette. The beginning times are you know, days in here. You do a lot of gathering of resources. Julio Martinez Aguilar. Wow, that's a lovely name. Thank you for wishing me a nice day. Have you popped into a Return to Moria stream before? Hephaestus. Hey, gosh, I haven't heard from you in a long time. What are you doing these days? I hope work's not got you down. Let's see. Let's get some wood since we're here. I know you're in the evening, right? You're 9 or 10 hours ahead of me, I think. Got quite a few favorite people here. We got Grumpy, we've got Viper, Alan stopped by. Who else has stopped by so far? Conco stopped by, Viper 20. We've had a good crew already today. Work's been busy, yes. I think about you often given your line of work, hoping you're safe. We've started a new sandbox run that was premiered last Friday on Steam. I don't know if you heard me mentioning it, Hephaestus, but there's a Steam event next weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you definitely want to stop by and check it out. Get some resources while we're here. I think I left behind some stuff. Looks like it. And this one also had ale, but decided to move forward a little bit instead of building here. Yes, come to Steam. I'll be streaming Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday morning. And Firemain Davies streaming, Miriak streaming, Nolia, Blue's going to be on Sunday afternoon, Axebeard, you know, the regular crew that loves to do the Return to Moria, Alaskan Care Gaming, Jubo will be out, Nolia Blue, Alaskan Care Gaming. So it should be a lot of fun. A lot of my favorite streamers for sure. But I can't stream until Saturday. I was hoping I could do Friday, but I have that boring work training I've got to do. You know, rules about staying licensed and all that. All right. I think I left a box back here, and that's why I've left that resource there. Resource reminder. I may have to upset Hephaestus and leave the jewels behind so I can get food, because I'm still at the very beginning of this. I haven't collected a lot of food yet. What we got up here? Yeah, I left the biltong up here. Yeah, I need the resources, so I'm going to put a chest here and put my gems in it so I can come back and get it later, so I can get the food. And I will leave my resource marker here so I know to come back and get that. But you have to get the rations. Rations are important. Eat the gems. If they would let me, I could store them in my belly. Kind of like the wolves when they have gold on them or something, you know. The orcs that don't have any pockets, but they have golds and diamonds, they must eat them. But I put them in a chest, so they will be here when I come back. At least I wasn't like Falcon Fixer and just left them there. I didn't do that to you. Don't need that. Alright, do need this. Alright, let's get back on track here. Did you see, Hephaestus, did you see the advertisement for the new DLC that was announced on a Forge Talk? Ooh, look at that. I need to come back here, get some stuff. Yeah, there's a new DLC coming out this month. The Orc Hunter DLC. Hi, Alan. I've got 2 Allens in the chat today. I was just telling Hephaestus about a new DLC that's coming out for Return to Moria next week. No, this month, but there's a Steam event next weekend. Getting them mixed up. And apparently a story expansion coming at some point. And Hephaestus, you'll be proud of me. I'm actually playing it on the normal difficulty all by myself. I didn't lower the difficulty this time. Ooh, bat droppings. Wow, I need those. Shoot. Alright, let's drop those for now, because we want the bat droppings. What's this up here? Broken axe. Okay. Let's go check out this area that we haven't opened yet. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's see. What are you saying no to? Me dropping the metal fragments? Gotta drop something. There's some things more important than others. When you got these little teeny tiny backpacks. I'm not gonna take the crystal. I don't use those. Definitely want to take the cloth and the wood. Yes, check out the RTM Discord. There's a trailer up. They announced it yesterday. There's no date announced yet. But yeah, it's called the Orc Hunter DLC. Oh, and we got some friends.
What's that?
Don't die already. Oh, this guy's gonna kill me. Missed me.
Now that's a killing blow.
I got me. Jeez. Can't pick up any more of those. Can't pick that up. Can't make a box yet because you need some other items first, so it doesn't really do much good to pick it up. What did I find? An ingot. We'll definitely take that. I'll take some wood. Am I full? Yep, full of wood. Let's see, how am I doing? I can fix this and take some of the ingots. I think it takes what does it take? 1 to fix it, and then you can get 4 back, but I don't think I can carry all 4. We'll see. So now you can break it, but first I better fix my stuff. That would make sense, right? Now I can break it and take it with me. So now I got to keep all 4 of it. Then up. Can't do anything with the hammer.
For Moria.
For Moria. Who put the arrow in my head? There must be another one around
That's one
here
more
shooting
for me.
arrows. Ah. Where's the one that was shooting arrows at me? Okay. Maybe I already got that guy. wood, cloth. Can't take any more. Can't take any more of that either. All right. Well, I survived so far. And there is a statue to repair. You don't have to have the hammer actually selected. You can even have it in your backpack and it'll still work. Aha. So I was in here already. I probably couldn't carry everything. Let's jump, jump, jump. Torch. Left a torch behind. According to their announcement this morning, the new DLC will be released, Tuesday. I hadn't heard that yet. That was from Claire in the RTM announcements. Oh, thank you, Alan. I was saying earlier, I can never get to all the Discords and videos and everything I'd like to. Okay, there's a Swift Abak I can't carry. An Ori I don't need. There's the power one. Those are the ones I like the most. Okay, no ladder going up. I don't like leaving stuff behind, but got to be realistic on how much you can carry and what you should carry. And right now, food is important. I appreciate the update, Alan. So Tuesday, so that would be, let's see, if Thursday's the 12th, so Tuesday'd be the 10th then, right? And I know the event, the Steam event starts, oh, the Steam event is Thursday. They probably knew that when they scheduled the Steam event, didn't they? They knew they were going to be releasing it before that. Alright, I'm full. So we got a resource room, which is nice. That's what I call them anyway. I think Axebeard calls them pillars, resource pillars. So what do we got? Oh, we got only one more left needed. Okay, good. We have iron. I try not to mine a whole bunch on stream, but we might have to. Let's see. Map. I'm going to mark our map here. Iron. Edit. Alright. And look like we got a green tab. We know where the green tab's going to go, more than likely. Do we have any more statues in here? Sometimes there are 2 statues in this room. Yep, maybe it'll be the other gauntlet. Okay, glove. Because we don't have any armor yet, so it'd be nice. So at least we'll have the gloves. And we got coal in here too. That's good to know. Before I go in there, let me see if this joins. I'm already tired and it's already evening. I may have to head back. So we got some more rooms. I could grab a dev pick, but would that be fair to all the people who don't have one of those? But now that you mention it, I could use it off stream to gather resources. I don't know, that might be considered cheating, you know, because I wanted to make this a regular run through. But I love that God pick. Tell ya, makes life easier. Anything good in here? Let's see, let's get some rations are usually in the vases. Ah, cram, but my I'm full. Oh, what shall I? What shall I drop? Oh, I'll have to put another box here, I guess. Ah, so your opinion is if I'm only mining the ore I am currently at level to have. So right now I'd be eligible for iron and coal. That wouldn't be cheating, just time efficiency. You know, that is a good point. And if I want to be able to gather resources as I go, it would make life easier. I'll ponder that. All right, so we have one of these is going to take me to the orc camp, and I'm not ready for that. Okay. Definitely not ready for the orc base because I don't even have armor yet. Let's see where this is going to go. It is tempting though, Grumpy. Very, very tempting. Whoa, hello. And I'm in darkness. Ah. All right, so the red tab goes to the orcs. The orc camp. So let's go check out the other one. We'll see if we can get some armor before we go into the Elven Quarter. There we go. Now we got our armor. Now I'm feeling a little better about going in to fight goblin men because we will run into some goblins men when we go into the quarter. But that is also where we will get our first diamonds. And if you know the game, you know we need black diamonds. So let's see. This will get me back, should get me back close to where my base is, right? And since it's getting dark, I probably want to do that.
Get him.
Okay, not talking about me. I also like the God Pick because you can make a much bigger space to walk through.
Orcs! We got orcs!
I was just saying I needed a torch, and here he comes with one. Uh-oh. Comes another one.
That's all you got.
Whoop. Oh my goodness. There's several.
Dwarf scum.
Is he coming? You guys can just stay right there. Oh shoot. There's a way that way, but we're going to head home. We're close to home. So let's head home. Sleep, eat, empty our bags. It doesn't leave crumbs. Isn't that lovely? I hate those ones that just hang in the air. I'm like, how is it hanging there? Disturbs me. So then I spend half an hour trying to get that little tiny thing that's floating in the air. Okay, I don't have anything that goes over there. Have you used one in one of your games? Is that what you're telling me? I've got some of the other stuff, but I really don't like using them unless I'm doing like something specific, building or let's see, I'll put that in there. Need more stuff. see. I will. Did I put a box? Well, it looks like my stuff that I don't use, but I'll put them in there anyway. I grabbed one from the sandbox I just started. Yeah. There's a few good, definitely good, advantageous dev tools, but I did use a few helping, I think it was Viper, helping him find the Belagos Forge. He was having trouble, so the Triple Ds jumped in and got his world seed, and we went to his world and we helped him find his Belagos Forge. So I did use DevTools for that because we weren't there to like do a series. We were needing to run through without too much trouble. So we'd use God DevTools for that. The massive. Yes, Alan's asking about the God Pick, Grumpy. So now you've started it. There are some tools available at Simba Lionheart's warehouse. It was a warehouse put together for folks, and you can go to the warehouse and you can get any supplies you could possibly ever need, armor, weapons, materials, or and one of the things you can get there is called the God Pick, and it lets you mine ore, like one or two whacks and the whole pillar of ore is down. You know, not that quick, but definitely quicker. So there's a few others. So if you want to head over to my Discord at some point, leave me a message. I can give you more information about that. So there's some nice tools. I don't use them generally when I'm doing a run through. I'll use them if I'm doing like building or helping somebody find something in their own world. All right, what are we doing? Let's put some stuff away. Do I have any boxes for cloth and stuff? Let's see. Here. Okay, got some extra stuff there. Oh, yeah, it is in a secret area, so you're right. It would probably be beneficial to go with somebody who knows where the secret area is, which probably really isn't a secret anymore. But yeah, there is a special sneaky little spot that they hide. And there's a number of people that can help you get there. Dwarven Gingy on my thing, Jubo on my Discord. She also has her own Discord. Alaskan Care Gaming can get you there. I have been there, but I didn't keep the address, you know, the world seed or anything. But if you get on my Discord, if you have access to it. But Jubo can help you, Alaskan Care, Dwarven Gingy, Axebeard can help you. So any of those guys. And Axebeard and Fireman Davy also have their own Discords now too. But anybody can go to the warehouse. It's great for builders when you want to like do a massive build. And you just don't want to spend the amount of time it takes to gather all the materials. Like Hephaestus, if he's still watching, he was building a gold, like a gold vault for us in one of the worlds we did together. And he went to the warehouse and he got so much gold ingots. And we had a whole vault with gold walls, gold ceilings, gold bars stacked, gold coins stacked everywhere. But you could also get other materials there as well. All right. Might be safe to get these boxes out of my way. I just hate it because I don't want to break the floor. All right, and now I'm going to repair it again. See, it was already down to 86% just from hitting those boxes. All right. Hi, David Haynes. It is a pretty cool game. I've been playing it for over a year. I have about somewhere between 1,800 and 19 hours into it. And I've said it enough already for everybody else who's listening, but I like to let people know there's a big event next weekend on Steam, on the Return to Moria Steam game page. So check that out. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They just announced a new DLC that's coming out. I think Grumpy told me Tuesday. Yeah, you definitely want the God pick if you're into building, Alan. If you want to, gather lots of materials. But, I mean, if you like to mine yourself, if you don't like to mine, you can just go to the warehouse and get the materials. It just depends on what you're up to. I like the mining myself. I like the mining, I like the repairing, I like the building, doing the building and killing. I don't like the hordes either, David. In fact, except for this run through and except for doing it with a group, I've always done it on easy, and I've always turned the horde setting down to as easy as possible. And when the game first came out a year ago, I died and died and died, and I literally gave up until they changed it so you could set your difficulty level. Because I love to play, but I'm not skilled. Like if anybody was watching my Oblivion stream last night, the timing to get the locks done, to unlock things, I was really struggling with that. Some people don't have trouble with that kind of timing issue. Yes, you do. You go in and you dial back the intensity. See, I am on difficulty normal, and just the default ends up with the enemy aggression at high. So I'm not on hard for sure, but I'm not doing solo and story, and I haven't modified the normal setting. And this will be, after all the hours I've done, this will be the first solo I've done on the normal setting, which tells you a lot about my skills. If I've played 1,800 hours, and this is the first solo I've done on the normal setting. Didn't say it was good, just said I liked it. But yeah, I've played Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Skyrim for years, but they just came out with the Oblivion remastered, and it's a different type of lock than what you have in Skyrim, and I just find them so difficult. But Alaska Care sent me a video on how to make it a little bit easier, so I'm going to do that at some point. Watch the video. Didn't get to it last night because I streamed for a while. All right. We'll work on this a little bit more later. I think we have some armor to build, right? I opened up the armor and the gauntlets, or the gloves. Ah, your first Elder Scrolls. Yep. You didn't play Morrowind? I played Morrowind many years ago, of course. All right, let's make us some armor. What do I need? Hide scraps, cloth scraps. Okay. I don't have my hearth adjoining yet. I could probably put some more hearths up here. And expand my hearth, but all right. Probably could make that a little better too. I got some stairs I could use. I would okay it on the 360. I did okay on Morrowind a lot at one point on my 360. Very long loading screens. Ah. Yeah, I played on a PlayStation. I might have played the Morrowind on an Xbox, because that was the first system we had, was an Xbox. But then we changed over. I think we got a PS2, and I've been playing on PS ever since. And a lot of my first early series were on the PS5 before I got a computer. My phone likes to say I'm saying okay instead of play. Yeah, I get it. Autocorrect. I use the voice all the time too, which will be mishear what I was trying to say. I'm not fast at texting and stuff, so I'll use the voice. All right. Now we are ready to go, I think, into the Elven Quarter. Right? Because I've got the iron axe. Yep, I got the iron axe already. Got the good shield. So going into the Elven Quarter will be a challenge, because it's going to upgrade the orcs we're fighting. Upgrade, make them more difficult. What did I see that was green right there? I saw something. That was green, I thought. Anyway. Alright, let's put these away. We also need to go get some elven wood. Got some extra wood we'll put away. I'll need to make a better system here, huh? It's kind of awkward right now. Let's drop a little bit more. So we have room to get some more, but enough on us to... Alright, so we still have enough to make platforms. And I got some stone on me. Alright, so what's the quickest way to get back to... Go this way. We had one area down there we could still go, but I am ready to get into the Elven Quarter. There are supplies in there we need. So if you had the God pick, you could come to a wall like this, hit it 4 or 5 times, and the whole wall would come down. It's 4 a.m. there. I work up to 2 a.m. and it's a Sunday. Next week I'll start working at a retirement home. I can't to see what I can't wait to see what I'm in for. Oh, new job. Those are always a challenge. Will you get to have a regular schedule, or will you still be working nights? 2 a.m. Nope, couldn't do it. Nope, I barely wake up at 8. I make my own schedule. When I first started, I wouldn't have my first job until 11 a.m. And I liked it, but realized there was a need, and so I added a 9:30. Wait, their first client at 9:30. But nope, no 2 a.m. I might stay awake till 2 a.m. which isn't good for me. Old ladies shouldn't be up that late. Since I'm digging, I might as well mine it out. Alright. Yeah, I imagine it is a bit out of sorts if you have a graveyard shift like that. Only about 5% of the population do well on a night shift. So if you ever have the opportunity to change, unless you handle it well, you might be one of those 5%. But sleep's one of those things I work on with folks. Sleep is required for the body. All right, let's move these up here. All right, let's head up to... Let's go into the Elven area. We have trees and goblins and elk, and I didn't make a bow yet because we still need some resources. So here we are. Look at those beautiful creatures. I always hate to kill them, but you have to. You gotta have the hide they give. Alright, we've got a camp over there, which is good because they have the black diamonds you need. They're in the Elven workshops. Got some statues. Oh, got the Narvi Muzdakon. We're going to need to find the Narvi carvings. So, Narvi's line. This Muzdakon belongs to the great craftsman Narvi and his line. They must have dwelt here when the elves often enough for his family's Muzdakon to be located within the Elven quarter. His family's carvings must be nearby. I should return them. Sorry, throat's getting dry. Okay. Lots of resources. You want the elven wood. You want the hide the deer can give you, or the elk. You want some apples, for sure. That's how you make the fruit, dried fruit rations. You only sleep for about 4 hours. You live in an apartment building, mainly don't hear much, apart from one neighbor that gets angry in his house, and the other is always singing. I hope they're a good singer. Might be why I'm up at 2 a.m. 4 hours is not enough, dear sir. 4 hours barely gets you through the natural sleep cycles. Let's save. I don't know when the last time I saved was, so... Oh, we don't save in this game. What am I thinking? It's autosave. I was playing Oblivion last night, and you have to save frequently. All right, here we go. Gonna really check my fighting skill, which isn't starting out very good so far. Oh God, my black wasn't working. Oh, and look at my stamina is ridiculous. Oh, use your Bach, you dumb dwarf. Now it might be a little better.
Ha, that's one more for me.
What was that?
Oh! Armor's almost gone. Oh goody, got you. Haha! How about that? I didn't die. Oh, there's another one somewhere. Oh no, crap, I got too excited too soon.
Now that's a killing blow.
what's working on with my block? What's going on? Goodness gracious. Let's knock this down. Need this. Gives you a key to that chest. And that is where the diamonds will be. There we go, our first diamonds. Power a block. Let's see. We're going to drop this. We can't use it just yet anyway. I'll keep the elven arrows. Those are good. Yeah, REM sleep I miss out on, I think. Absolutely. And thank you, Grumpy. Yes, I did okay. Better eat. I didn't bring any rations with me. You dodo. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Did not check my rations. Alright, let's at least repair our armor. It is dark. Bad planning. I can eat the apples, but I don't think they do much for your health. Yeah, they don't do much for your health. Alright. Well, let us, we need to head back. It is night. We have no rations. I need to plan better next time, don't I? But I survived. For now, we'll see. See if I can make it back alive. Those nice things about those black diamonds is you need 3 and you can make a mapstone. 3 more, you can make 2 mapstones. Then you can fast travel, which makes life easier. Fireman Davy has done a sandbox without using mapstones. He just ran everywhere. And I'm like, I don't know how you do that in a sandbox. It'd be hard enough in a campaign. My stamina. So it's good and bad to run into those goblins, right? Let's make some breakfast here. Have some ale.
Your wife, she may be fine, may give kisses sweet as wine. My lover's got a beard
Leave these
that's
here
bright
till
as
I get
brass. Yours may smith 1,000 blades,
more
while
of 'em.
mine brushes oils and braids. My lover's got a beard as bright as brass. My lover, I can see across the dimmest, darkest pass, like some summoned beam of light, ever there to guide me right. My lover's got a beard as bright as brass.
Oh, that's my favourite song.
Yeah, David, I would recommend you get a minimum of 6 if you can do it. Like I said, 4 doesn't get you through the cycles efficiently. You'd probably feel better. Your health would improve, our weight improves, our mood improves. In fact, they used to say that if you were depressed, you couldn't sleep. Now they say if you don't sleep, you're depressed. They've changed their view on the importance of sleep. All right. Are we going to go back and do... Let's go get... We need some of that elven wood. We need some hide. So... Let's put the arrows away. We don't have a bow yet. And the rest of that stone. keep some on us because we need it to build campfires and stuff. All right, let's go do some harvesting. Wood, hide if we can do it. Can be a challenge without a bow because they are fast. Sorry, Snack Rat. It's me or you. Yeah, true. Oh man, depression goes either way, I hear. Sometimes it makes you eat too much, other times nothing at all. I've struggled with depression most of my young adult life. It's a bear, isn't it? If you've never had it, it's hard to understand it. And you're right. It affects your eating habits, your appetite. And in Sandbox, these guys don't go away just because you take down the flag. So you always got to watch for them. Oh, and if you've noticed, the little circle down the right-hand corner, if you're not familiar with the game, I think most of you are though, it's a sound meter. So now if you make too much noise, the orcs will hear you.
Something's
right.
over there. Hey, filthy dwarves!
That's all you got.
Make sure I wind up more. There's another one, isn't there? Nice thing is the trees grow back. When the game first came out, the trees did not grow back. When you use the elven wood, they make pretty good arrows and a workbench, so you need it. But it doesn't grow back, or didn't used to anyway. And when it did come out, you had to sleep in the area you wanted the tree to grow. So if you wanted to have more elvenwood trees, you had to sleep in an elvenwood area. So every time they do a new update, they definitely change the quality of life features. Alright. We want to get more wood. My dad is one of those I'm fine all the time guys, but I think he has some sort of depression because sometimes he gets the shakes and dark feelings, he says, but always insists he's fine. I have to say, men, first responders, tend to be a little harder to convince they need some help. Female first responders too, that's kind of all genders, but you know, used to be it was not macho to get help. These days I encourage everybody. Makes a difference. David, have you done a sandbox yet? You said you did you say you just started the game? So have you done a sandbox or a campaign? Let's see. Uh-oh, I'm running out of room. Hi, Wolfies. Oh no, there's 3 of them. At least I got my block up good. Come back here. I'm not done killing you. Oh, my block wasn't very effective. All right. Gonna have to make a box and put some stuff here too. Come back and get it later. Okay. All right, well, we opened up some new recipes. Let's see what those are. We can make an elven wood pallet now. We can make a roasting pit, but we need... Oh, for some reason I thought we had to have copper or bronze. We will definitely make a roasting pit. We can wear a workbench, make a workbench. And we need one of those. What else did we make that I didn't see? Oh, the map stone. And we found some more ingredients. Cabbages, crab apples, elven wood, and the black diamonds. All right, so what are we going to put in here? Let's put coins. Let's see, what else do I want to put in there? We're going to keep collecting that stuff. We'll put this in here then. We want the wood.
Quiet.
He gets it
I
from
see
his
prey
dad.
ahead.
Take too much distress and cynicism. I was like that before I went on medication. Well, I'm glad you're seeking help. All right. We didn't find any carvings yet. Come here, I want your hide. Oh, gotcha. Haha. Run, 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 get him. All right, so we got 2 hides. Ah, it gave us 3, good. All right, so there's another tree. Last night when I was playing, I had 68 people. I have never, ever, ever had that many people watching. I was playing that new Oblivion Remastered, and I think it's, it's new for people, so I had more people watching. This one's been out for about a year. But it was pretty funny. I hadn't even noticed till one of the chatters mentioned it. Come on, break it. There we go. Usually there's some more goblins in here. You've only played Moria. I like sandboxes, but I'm a bit of a more Elder Scrolls. Yep. Campaign is I did not do sandbox right away. This is a sandbox version. I definitely recommend that you do a campaign before you do the sandbox. You really need the kind of the tutorials and the help you get along the way when you're doing a campaign. Oh. All right, you guys. I wasn't bothering you. Got some apples over there we'll grab. Ah, a statue hiding up here. Alright, Blue Hunter boots. It's the first set of boots you get in the game. There aren't any that go with the Iron Heels. Wonder if the reason my throat's been dry because I'm getting a cold. Now my ears feel all plugged up all of a sudden. Spiked helmet. I really like the Gatherer's hat that you get eventually. But ever since they fixed it so you could do a costume, a wardrobe where you look like you're not wearing a helmet even though you are, I tend to do that. I figure you go so much effort to make your dwarf look a certain way, whether it has tattoos or scars or a beard, and then you had to cover it with a helmet. And I thought, well, that doesn't make any sense. So I was glad they came out with the costume option so you don't have to wear it. In fact, I have quite a few skins open, don't I? It's called a skin, so I'm currently helmetless, but I have other helmets I could wear, or cosmetics. This is the one I wear the most. Now I gotta decide if I want to wear it or not. It is elven armor that that the elves shared with us. Look at that. It's called the Eregion armor. And because I've played the game on my PC before, it's available to me because I've already unlocked it. I wasn't sure if I was going to use it though. You get some really nice armor in here, so part of me is like, well, I'd like to show off the new armor I'm wearing. But the other part of me is like, those lights come in handy. Especially when you're mining. Shoot, 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 shoot. So this build lore tome, we don't, let's see. I'm going to drop that. I wouldn't mind the boost of Bach because it helps boost your stamina. I'll just have to put some more stuff in that chest I put away. What key activates the wardrobe on a PC? I believe it's tab. And then you scroll over to the closet that says wardrobe. And then it's actually kind of easier with your mouse because when I'm using my controller, it's hard to cycle through. But yeah, you've got quite a few skins you can get if you've opened them before on your PC or your console. Brand new, if you haven't got to that point in the game where you can make the armor, the skin, some of the skin is based on, it won't be available to you. But once you've opened the armor, it's available to you. All right, here's our forge. Oops, I missed. Yeah, I started out on a PS. Most of my gaming was console. And when I started streaming, I noticed that my favorite streamers were on camera, whether they had a camera for their PS or they used a PC. And I said, well, I'm going to get myself a gaming setup so that I can also use the camera and be on camera. Oh, come on, why can't you climb? Thank you for holding still for me. So this is the Narvi Forge. And I've made a number of camps in here because there's only one entrance. And you got plenty of room, and I've made, you know, I'll do a couple different levels, different floors in here. And I love all the statues. I mean, it's just gorgeous. That's something else that's different in Sandbox compared to campaign is the statues that are in here. Let's light it up so we can see. And in Sandbox, this side of the forge is enclosed, so you really only have the one entrance.
So hungry I could eat a whole dragon.
Well, if you could eat the dragon, wouldn't you have already eaten the dragon? Okay. Uh-oh, busted. Hey, I'm in the middle of something, dude. I need to repair my axe. Come on, Phelan, you can do it.
Ah, that's one more for me.
Missed me. Oh, come on. Alright, we did it. And I can't pick up the coins. So, I don't know, maybe I'll move my camp here. Just getting cozy at the other place, but a lot more room, definitely. But it wouldn't make sense to move yet because I have this little teeny tiny backpack and I'd have to run. So if we're gonna move, we'll wait until we can move more efficiently. And it is already early evening. Oh, and I don't have my torch. So this is where the skin comes in handy. Oh, that's true. I would have no evening ale. Okay, David, I'm sorry I missed your thing. Gonna be if my friends are up for gaming session. All right, we'll have some fun. I'm definite proponent of that. You're right, no evening ale. Maybe wait till I've opened up a kettle. Let's see here. I remember when I first played this game. Oh, need a hearth. I didn't know it any better, so I would just toss the parts up here and hope I could catch them. Build near a hearth. I'm not close enough to the hearth. Oh, I need a bigger hearth. So let's see if we can get it closer. For some reason I don't have enough. What am I out of? Coal? I don't have any coal. Wow, not very bright. Alright, let's try this again. See if we can do it with this baby one. So I need to do better at preparing. Build near a hearth. Okay. We will have to go get some more supplies. 'Cause we are full of stuff. I have no coal. Bad planning on my part. Ah, you missed. I haven't found any of the Narvi Muzdakan carvings yet. Okay, is this anything I can carry back? Carry back the meat. Yeah, it's dusk anyway, right? If I'm wearing the skin, I don't have to worry too much about being in the dark because it will prevent the darkness from affecting you, which is another advantage of having it. So if I wasn't full and wasn't out of armor or out of coal, I might actually have stayed out, but my stamina is terrible anyway. All right, let's get back here. Make some more food. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I'm gathering. And let's do some meat. We got plenty of that right now. You do get an extra buff if you eat breakfast food at breakfast time and lunch food at lunchtime. But oh, and I had that cran back there. I forgot, huh? And we need, we'll put the biltong on us. Let's go get, oh, I wonder if I have any coal over here. Yes, I do. So why didn't I have it with me? I do not know. All right, let us make our workbench. I think we'll make it upstairs. Oh, use your axe. It'd be a little more targeted. Alright, repair what you just broke. So easy to break things. Corner, the bottom of a column. All right, so, oh, and I see I didn't do this one. Only 18%, it definitely needs repair. All right, so we're gonna put away, what are we putting away? Put away the lore book here. We're gonna make the workbench. Now I can make a bigger backpack if I have enough hide, which I do not. I need one more hide and I can make the bigger backpack. I can make the trapper hat, which will give me a bit of a helmet, and I could do that with hide scrap. So let's make that. That'll give me a little more armor. And because I don't want to cover up my head, I'm going to go helmetless. Ta-da! So you still have the armor count, but you don't have to look at that silly hat. And let's make a bow for shooting those deers. And let's see, did we make the pants? We don't have the pants yet. What else did we open though at the forge? The replacement crank, which we shouldn't need. All right, we made that. Let's get some ale and do a little sleeping. It was really broken. What was that one? All right, let's get some mail here. Amazing how they can climb a ladder and not spill their ale.
The keenest grin cascading from her
Pretty
chin.
talented, aren't
My
they?
lover's got a beard as bright as brass. Kind eyes, so take or
Whoops.
leave. Bring me
Almost
something
spilled my
I
beer.
can weave. My lover's got a beard as
Look at how
bright as brass.
this place is destroyed. Gotta work on it.
My lover, Dora knows she sees the kingdom's finest lass. Keeps me warm and keeps me sweet, brings a blazing auburn heat. My lover's got a beard as bright as brass.
Let's sing it again.
Okay, why isn't it showing? Get that out of my way. Sorry, hang on a second. Technical issues here. There we go. All right, sleepy time. And the quicker you get on your bed, the better. Too hungry. Oh man. Let's eat a piece of cabbage here. Don't want to use up my ration. Now we shall go eat. Oh, now I can get those arrows out. I don't have a lot of arrows, but I got some. I could make some more regular arrows. It uses scraps. I'll hang on to these for now. I'll use them when I get to the more difficult areas. And we're going to put this away for now because we need the space. Get out of there. Let's see. Do we have anything else we can plant? Let's see. What's my cranberries look like? Yep, let's plant some cranberries. Cranberries are needed for ale and all sorts of other stuff. And we do have some around the corner over here. Can't forget to eat. I've done it many a time. All right, let's get some more cranberries. I got lucky. Sometimes you only get one patch. I think I've got 3. Now that we're in the Elven area, though, we will start finding some more. I was right. I remembered correctly. We got 3. Well, sometimes in this game, you just spend time gathering resources. I got some mushrooms over here. Wow, my ears feel like they need to pop. Okay, let's put this stuff away. Go back to the Elven area, get some more stuff. Actually, I think I'll keep some mushrooms on me as well. I end up having so much in my backpack. I'm just gonna put a, let's see, I'll go put my wood over here. Should I start a pallet? I don't often get enough for a whole pallet. I tend to like to use boxes, but I've got the room here, so we'll go ahead and well, if I carry all this stuff, I certainly don't have much room for gathering. So what can I live without? Need more stone. Well, I just need to go get hide so I can get a bigger backpack. What did I need? One more? And let's fire up that forge, because we need the forge too. Oops, guess I'm gonna fix this. Do I have room for the ingots? Yes, I do. Oh, gotta make the fire. Gotta put a fire there, then you can break it. Probably should put a weapon on instead of my hammer. Sorry, little snack rat. All right. I've also built total freestanding buildings in these elven areas. I love to build in them. Mostly because of all the great light. Okay, go play, Alan. Have fun. Go do some killing and building. Thanks for hanging with me. All right, now if you're familiar with the game, starting this forge may be a challenge. These always go out, don't they? Doesn't matter. The other ones stay on, but not these. I don't think I lit these yet.
Quiet! I see prey ahead.
Oh, not quite fast enough. full already. My goodness. All right, let's fix some stuff here. Where's the gear? Ah, I'm not very fast today. And I can't pick up the hide. Dang. No, I need the hide, right? I got to have the hide so I can make my bigger backpack. All right, let's take this. We need this to repair. Not that one. Oh, silly girl. All right, let's get over there. You walk so slow when you're carrying these. Now we can make the bigger hearth because we have some materials. Put a stair up there. Yeah, I honestly don't know it on the keyboard. I know it's on the D-pad if you're on a controller, but I don't remember on the keyboard. I use an Xbox controller most of the time on the PC. I guess because I learned to game using a controller, so that's what I use. Now, something I like to do before I light the forge is make myself a little escape room with a repair smithy in case I'm getting beat up and come in and repair. Have a few seconds before they break the door. All right, where was that gear? There it is. And once we get this going, we can make a steel hammer. And a steel pick, which is nice. Okay, now we got to do the crank. We're going to light this forge. I love to watch. Go for a little ride. Here we go. Gonna get toasty. Isn't that lovely? One of my favorite, what do you call it? Graphic of the game. And this is gonna cause a horde to come.
Orc drums. Get ready
Get
to
ready,
fight.
fight. Won't even let you enjoy the fact that you've opened the forge, got it running. Ah. Oh,
Orcs! We got orcs!
yep, we got orcs.
Ha! That's one more for me!
Oh, got me again. Shot with arrows. Okay, let's go in and fix. Got an arrow in my head. My first horde at this difficulty level. Oh, get your block out.
Now that's a killing blow.
Hopefully we'll get some more diamonds out of the deal. Oh. You really shouldn't hit Grandma. Didn't your grandma ever teach you better? Do they don't have grandmas, do they? They were made by what? Saruman? Sauron? I did it! Look at that. I survived. Nice, nice, nice. Not gonna be able to pick anything up. Not much of anything anyway. Pretty proud of myself. I did not die. Maybe I've got better at this game. In that flame doing damage in some update. Yes. You would think it would, right? Yeah, I did good, didn't I, Grumpy? All right, let's see what else we can make. I know we can make, we should be able to make the steel ingots now. Elven arrows, but we have to get bronze for that. Shield wall, Daggermarth also needs bronze, and Zaleb. Last Alliance Mall once we get bronze. And I think back at our own forge we can make some other stuff too. But the good news is we don't have to do it here. So, what have we got with this that we need to take back? So let's go back and make some stuff. Definitely need to make that bigger backpack. This gets old. I've done some sandbox where I come in here with the in-game backpack. But I thought for this one I would just do the basics. What you get along the way. And it's dusk. It's a good time to go back. We'll make that bigger backpack. We'll make us a steel pickaxe. We'll need our hide scraps, I believe, or is, oh, you know what? Is it hide to make the, excuse me, hide to make the, we have to make a, where is it? Where is it? The bellows, right? We have to make a bellows. Is it hide also? It is, dang it. We'll have to make the bellows, excuse me, in order to make the steel. That'll use up the hide I just got, so I still won't be able to make the backpack. So I guess we're going hunting yet again. Oh, she's pooped, Miss Phelan. Still have some repairs to do. All right, what do we got to put away? We got some meat. Need to go back and get that cram I found. Okay, we need the cloth to, I think the cloth and hide, right? Oh wait, I can put away the coins. Don't put all of those away. Yeah, I won't have enough to make the backpack yet and the bellows. Whoa, what are you doing here? It won't scroll. Why are you doing that? Okay. Weird. That was weird. Okay. So... something's not working with my pad here. Keeps bouncing around. Doesn't want me to see how many I need for the adventure packs. Okay. We need to go make a bellows anyway. This is a good place when they come. You could shoot them from up here with your bow. And if you wait and don't hit them right away, they call bats. And then you can get more bat poo. All right, let's make the... Oh, we gotta make the bellows. I'm glad you're back. I keep thinking you're going to sneak in that flag. Okay, yay. Viper's back. I think backpack before bellows. You might have a point, because then I can carry more hide to make the bellows. You know what, Grumpy? I'm going to follow your advice. I'm doing okay with the weapons I have. I'm making do with the pick I have. So you're right. Let's make that backpack. Why won't you let me? It won't let me scroll to the backpack. Let's see if it'll let me use my mouse. There we go. I don't know why my controller wasn't working. All right, let's swap it out, open it up. Now look at all that room, 3 more rows. All right. Let's make a wall display. I think I can make a wall display now, right? No? Not yet. Maybe after I make the steel. I was going to put the other backpack away. I hate just leaving it in the middle floor. It annoys me. All right, let's make some breakfast. We'll go ahead and sleep, get some ale. Wow, something weird's going on here.
Poor little Baggins sat for tea, stuffy as a hobbit could be, when the bell it rang, and what did he see? 2 honest guests a-waiting for
Oops.
They hung right up the hood they wore,
I fall
but
down.
told him not that there'd be more. They poured the milk on the pantry floor, when Philly and Killy came knocking at Bilbo's door.
You know, I usually put a piece of floor there, so I'm not always falling. Let's put some floor here. It's a little easier to get over here and not miss all the time. All right. What else can we put away? The wood, the elven wood. I know when I'm not under siege or anything, I can just run across the ground. I don't need to come up here, but it's a good spot for collecting the bats. Oh, I've got a pallet out here. All right, put this in my bar. Now, look at all that room. Oh, eat, 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 eat. I'm always forgetting to eat. That's my time, by the way. I got my triple D's at 2 o'clock, so in a couple of hours. So I'll probably go about another hour here. That'll give me enough time to eat before the triple D's play. Durance, Dangerous, Divas. They will be in at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go, 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 little dwarf legs. I know we're going to have myself, Jubo, and hopefully Nolia. Alaskan Care Gaming is traveling, so she won't be able to join us today. And Gingy has some family stuff going on, so we're not sure yet if she's going to join us. So it might just be 3, and maybe it's just going to be 2. Used to be at 1 o'clock, but Nolia has a weird work shift and lives in a different time zone, so we put it back an hour so she can get a little bit more sleep. All right, where do we leave here? And we need more hide.
Quiet! I see prey ahead.
I got my bow, huh? Oh, missed. There we go. And we haven't found any Narvies, but we will probably find one in, if we can find a cranberry room. I call them a cranberry house or cranberry room. So let's see if we can find one of those this way. I swear these badger pig things do more damage than the wolf does. Nope, I didn't want to climb up there. Get some more apples. Now we can gather. Let me turn off my headlights. I don't need them in this particular area. I often also, and I haven't been doing it, put up lights along the way. Now eventually we will have to get that bigger, or that other pickaxe, because come across, what is it, the compacted dirt, and you need that axe to get through it. Alright, we're going to have some more fellas. Crabberries! Yay! Let's see what damage we can do. We won't make the floor.
Get him, blades.
Uh-oh, it's going to take all my arrows. Oh, don't break the apple tree. Come on. Not one of them. Didn't say I was good with the bow. That other orc's trying to come around the other side to get me, isn't he? Come on now. Oh, am I missing him? Too high? I did knock down the tree.
Now we've got you.
Okay, well, we're wasting too many arrows because we're missing. Whoops! Talk about missing. It is hard to aim with a controller. And I don't know, I think the PS controllers are easier myself, but maybe that's because that's what I used all the time. And I tried using a PS controller, and you just have to get like a special app from what I understand. And, oh, there's another one. There's two of the Northies. Why don't you just break the stairs while you're at it? Got any Northies up here?
will be ours.
Oh, they're shooting at me from over there. I'm swinging wildly, not hitting a dang thing. Alright, we're gonna have to go take care of these guys. Yeah, it is a good cranberry haul. This is one of those rooms that I would, like when I have enough map stones, I'll leave a map stone in here.
There's nothing here.
It must be one of the ones I hit with the arrows. I think I'll plant some olive bloom in here. All right. Too bad there's no camp in here. I could use some more diamonds.
Now that's a killing blow.
Oops. What did I do there? Don't I have some olive bloom? I do. Okay. Let's plant some of that. Sometimes it's in short supply. Oh, hello. Don't be breaking up my cranberry patches. Come over here. Why my stream started stopped playing over there. Okay. Oops, no, not there. A little premature, don't you think? Ooh, there's some feathers too. And he ran away. Gotta get faster. Up. Yikes. One more. Okay, let's eat your ration here. Add some more aloe bloom. And I usually mark it to remind me that I've got some over here. Let's also see if we can get some other seeds. Sometimes there's seeds in here. Yep, white bean, good. Come here, you. I want to eat you. Ah, come on. Oh man, not fast enough. Right in front of me. All right, let's see if we can find some more stuff up here. Sometimes I just swing wild with the axe. Oh good, now I got a warding abok. I like those. So power boosts your strength and warding boosts your armor. Alright. Let's see where this is going to take me. Got plenty of feathers and stuff in here. We'll come back and get those. If I could get 2 more camps, then I would have 6 diamonds. Then I could actually leave 1 mapstone at home, and then I carry the other one with me, and then I'll just leave it where I want to come back to. Which is probably what you guys do too. And when I'm done playing for the day, I always mark the mapstone continue. If I don't have to do it when you've only got, 2 mapstones, but eventually I will mark it continue, so I know where I want to go back to. Alright, what are we going to get? It'd be nice to get some pants, get that armor. Nope. Hunter gloves, though, they'll help you shoot your bow faster. Draw your bow faster. Okay, we got coal and iron in here. So let's mark that. Much faster when you use your mouse. All right, this way. Ooh. I don't know if I'm ready to take on a bear. Let's fix our armor as best we can. Bears can be awfully tough, but you can get 4, sometimes 5 hide out of them. So let's see. Let's try shooting them with arrows first. I was wondering about that. Probably take every arrow I have. Well, if you're just going to stand still, I can take my time, get more points, and use less arrows. Aw, poor bear. Ooh, got him 12, that one. Missed him. Probably could go whack him now and do alright. One of these days I'm going to join the Brawlers Club, and I'm going to box one just so I can join. I don't know if I'll go after all the other ones in the Brawlers Club. But...
I need a better method for this.
Oh. Maybe I wasn't done. Oh, come on. Don't let him keep hitting you like that. Phew, I did it. Alright. Too bad you don't get your arrows back. Alright. Now let's go through here. Well, I hope that you guys can't hear that. I got the gardener back there right by the door apparently.
What was that?
Oh, maybe I got a camp on this side. Nope, not a hallway.
Dwarves.
That's all you got.
Maybe I will find the Elsbreath in here. The blessing. Oh, he got me.
Ha, that's one more for me.
I don't think I've ever noticed the war paint on his head before. That handprint, right? In the movies. Wow. Thought I had my block on. Is that my blood I just saw splattering? Yes, it was. Haha. Hadn't noticed that graphic before either. Man, there's so many of them. Go fix your armor. Oh, he almost got me. Ah, my stamina's gone.
Hey, filthy dwarves.
Oh. I'm holding that left trigger down. Of course, it wasn't working earlier, right? In the menus. All right, we got another statue. We got a Narvi carving. There's the gathering hat. It's one of my favorite hats. All right, let's look at this map. So, that yellow tab we do not want to go into yet. We're talking higher level tier, or like 3 tiers up. So we're not going to go there. I have a feeling this way is going to be a stairway. open this up. We're not going to go up a stair yet, though. I want to stay where I'm at, finish it up, and get our steel picks and weapons and so we got third stair. All right. And it's going to go up, it looks like, and it's going to go to a yellow area, which we don't want to do yet. We can't repair the statues in that area anyway, so it doesn't help to go in there right now. Just gets you killed. My very first sandbox broke through a wall, not realizing what color tabs meant what. And there was 2 of the orcs standing right at the entrance. And guess what? I died. All right. So that's the area we don't want to go into. So we won't be coming back here for a little bit. So we'll take our stuff with us and let's eat. There's some mushrooms. Let's eat some mushrooms. Doesn't do much for our health, but helps a little bit. We might come back and do some mining later. And I'm tired. Look at that. No stamina. My energy level's down. When they can't run anymore. It's so nice when you have map stones. See, if I was doing a recording, sometimes I just cut out the long walks. Not sure you're liking your sandbox. No access to mines or deeps. It seems like a shortage of statues to repair. Yeah, some of those sandboxes. My very first sandbox, which I did for my YouTube series, I had to go through a Shadow Orc area to get to the Belagos Forge. So you only have, what, level 2, maybe, yeah, level 2 gear that you've gotten. Oh, shit, quit talking. Went the wrong way anyway. And I had to go through, I think I had to go through Gundabad and Shadow Orc to get to the Belagos Forge. I actually had to ask Axebeard to help me find it. And so I sent him a few screenshots of the map, and he's like, you're going to have to go through there to get there. It was terrible. And honest to God, I did turn this level down. I was trying to run on a solo mode, and I had to turn the level down as far as I possibly could. This way. You haven't found the blessing yet? Didn't we find it when we were helping you? Seems like we would have passed by it at least. Have to go back and look at my video. That's a bummer. Sometimes there's a hidden floor. You know, you think you've searched a whole area, and then all of a sudden you realize there's a floor in the stairwell or something you missed. Alright, what do I got to put away? think I got enough hide, did I? See, I got one in there. How many do you need for the bellows? Yep, I think I got one hide over here, right? Put some of this wood away. Oh, and I got 3 of the Narvies. Second and third stairs, but haven't been brave enough to go down them yet. Yeah. Let's see. Jubo's asking me about our time for today. We're starting at 2. All right. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? It's in the dark is what I'm doing. I'm wandering around in the dark. So I can make the box, but I don't have the materials yet. I don't know why my thing is not working right. I haven't made the helmet. I can make the pipes. All right, let's get that other hide. Now we can make the bellows. I would challenge you on those stairs, second sandbox, further along in that than my first one, but I did at least find the Elbrath. Yeah, I would challenge you to go on the stairs and make sure you've gotten all the landings. Because sometimes there's a landing in there and you just assumed it was nothing there, and there actually is something there. All right, food, 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 iron. I should have left the iron across the way, but I'm going back over there, so. That's just food or seeds. And now I got some cranberry. And I can plant my beans. We need to get that oven so I can make some rations. And let's make the roasting pit. What do I need for the roasting pit? Elven wood, which is across the way. All right, let's go make the bellows, and we'll get some iron ingots going. I have not had a siege this whole time. What have we been going at? 2.5 hours, and I haven't had a siege. So now I'm going to jinx it and give myself a siege, right? Okay, we're making bellows. I'm gonna have to go mining, aren't I, to get more iron. All right, now I can make better weapons. I can make some steel ingots. And I will definitely do some mining off stream just so we can move the game along and not watch me mine the whole time. Now we are out of iron. That's because Alaskan isn't here. Oh, the siege, you're right. Haha. I'm gonna tell her you said that. All right, we're gonna be able to make an iron sword or steel sword, steel battle axe. I love the battle axe. Can't make that till we get bronze. The steel war axe is okay for a single. one-handed weapon, but we're going to need more hide. And on the roasting pit, we can make strip steak now. Yes, my time. All right. We'll let that cook. Let the iron cook. We could probably use some sleep, right? It is first light, but we need some sleep. We're tired.
Poor little Baggins sat for tea.
Might have to do some
grumpy as a
rearranging
hobbit could
too.
be,
I'm
with a bad
not
rag,
very
and what did he
efficient right
see?
now.
5 more guests a-waiting for he. They hung right up the hoods they wore.
Yes,
but
thank
told
you
him
for
not that
reminding
there'd
me.
be more.
Gosh,
They
it's a good thing you
poured
guys
some
are
milk on the
here. I'm
pantry
making stuff
floor,
out of
and
order,
Dory
aren't I?
and Dory and Dory and Doreen and Chloe
Steel
came knocking
hammer.
at Bilbo's
You are very right.
door.
I love that song.
It repairs things faster too. Did I make food? I forgot to make food, didn't I? So disorganized today. Let's get some food cooking here. I got plenty of meat. I'll probably have to spend a couple hours just running around getting some resources. And Grumpy, I just might get that God pick just for that. Just for that. I won't get any of the other dev tools. And I don't think I'll use it on stream. So if I need to grab some on stream, I'll just deal with whatever I got at the time. All right, look at all that stuff. All right, let's make that steel hammer. I need, oh my gosh, more hide. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh. Do I have any up there? I think, what do I need? One for the hammer? I think I might have one that I put away. Yep, but then I'm going to need one for the pickaxe. I'm going to need ones for weapons. So I might have to do some hunting as well. Let's do some eating. Let's at least go get one hide. If we can get a couple more, that'd be great. What's my time like? Gotta give myself enough time to eat before my 2 o'clock. Triple D's. Oh, repair, repair, repair. All right, let's go get some hide. Run! I can also, I've got what, 3 of the Narvi? Did I put it in the chest? Let's make sure I didn't put any in the chest back here. Do-do-do. Yeah, I think I better rearrange this. Just don't have it very well organized. Nope. None. Okay. So I don't think you can open it with 3. If I remember correctly, you need at least 4. I could be wrong though. Been wrong about a couple of things. So we probably need, I know we need 2 hide, right? We need 2 for the pickaxe and the hammer. If I want the war axe, I'm going to need 1. And if I want the battle axe, I'll need 2. So we need at least 4. I do tend to like axes more than swords. I don't know, I just feel like they do more damage. And I love the two-handed. I remember when I got the two-handed great sword down in the deeps, I was like, this thing kills good. All right, let's get our bow out here. Should have made more arrows. Jeez. Just so eager to get out
Quiet!
here.
I see prey ahead.
You know what? I might do better here. Alright. There's two hide. There's two more hide. So that's the 4 we need. Oh, there's the Narvi carvings. Yep, we needed 4. So we need 1 more. Let's see. Any more creatures in here? Okay, let's go forward. See if we can find some more. That gets me the axe and the hammer and the pick, but if I can get a couple more, then I can get the two-handed battle axe. I knew you were following me. Oh, there's a statue over there I missed earlier. Oh, dang it. Forgot about you. I was hoping I'd find some more deer in here. Get the apples. Come on. Being very particular, aren't you? And I missed a statue over there too. Maybe I'll have my gathering hat. Well, need 1 more to get the pants. Those trees have 8 apples. Alright, well, we'll see if we can find a couple more. Oh, well, there's the bear again. He'll give me some more. Get up there. I only got 11 arrows, though. I forgot to fill up my arrows. I can get him in the head. There we go. We'll use the arrows up, and then we'll go down and get him. Alright, no ammo.
I need a better method for this.
Oh, he got me.
I hate it.
Dang. Oh, now I got Goblin Man coming. Maybe they'll fight him. Maybe they'll fight the bear.
Filthy dwarves.
Got him. Thank you very much, sirs.
That's all you got.
All right, let's go back and make some weapons and stuff. And we'll probably call it a stream there. See if I can get by these guys. Run your little legs. Poor little dwarf, Phelan. She is exhausted. So far away from home. And I've only got 2 diamonds. Usually you find more camps by now. Every sandbox is different. If I can avoid fighting anybody. Ah, trying to get away from one and ran into the other one. Run, Phelan, run! This is when one of those booster box comes in handy. So I will probably do some mining. Go back and get some of those resources I stored back in the chest. And we're gonna do this every Saturday morning, as long as I'm available. Don't have any vacations or anything, but stuff happens. Alright, what do I got? Anything to put away over there? Nope, and I definitely need to make sure I'm getting rock and stone, rock and wood and alright, let's make the hammer. Steel hammer. Steel pick. And we're going to make the battle axe and the war axe. Ta-da! Nice. Now we're talking. And this, let's see. Do this. Do this. Nope, not that. Actually, I'll probably put that in the first slot. I tend to use that more. But when you get down to the deeps, you need to have your shield on, because when they shoot that poison at you, your shield will protect you from the poison down there. You know, as far as when they're shooting at you or hitting you. But a weapon won't, blocking with the weapon won't protect you from the poison. Alright. I guess I need the iron ingots on me. What else could I put away over there? Nothing, just the ingots. Don't forget, if you haven't heard me say it already, we do have the Steam event next weekend. 12, 13, 14, and 15. I will be streaming again on that Saturday morning, that Saturday afternoon, like I'm doing today, and Sunday morning. But there'll be streamers all weekend, many of your favorites, I'm sure. Firemain Davy and Axebeard and Laskin Care Gaming, Jubo, Blue Jackson, Miriak. They're all going to be playing. So head to the Steam page for Return to Moria. Let's see. We got 3 hides left. Now, can I make the display thing yet? Gem cutter. Make the elven box if I have the elven wood, but still no display thing, huh? Alright, let's pick you up. I'll carry you and put you over here for now. Let's get him out of the floor. Yeah, hopefully you can come by and watch little Dangerous Divas, the triple Ds. Let me put my food away. That'll be from 2 p.m. Pacific time to 6 p.m. Pacific time. And then I'll be back with the Fellowship of the Streamers tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And might do some Dragon Wilds. RuneScape Dragon Wilds in the afternoon Sunday. That looks good. Need some rations, don't I? All right, folks. Whoa. Rocks hitting the place. So, hey, thanks for hanging out with me. It's a gaming grandma. And hopefully I'll see you at the Steam event next weekend. And or later this weekend. And I am the gaming grandma, and I usually say at the end of a stream, quit adulting long enough to go play. Best way to have a happy life is to work in some play. Bye Grumpy, bye Viper. I think Alan took off. Who else did we have today? We had 2 Allens. We had Viper, Grumpy, David Haynes. Thanks for stopping by. Who else we have? Alan C. Yeah, Conco was here for a little while too. All right.